Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here today. I'm Kris Krüg, founder and CEO of Future Proof Creatives, and I'm here to talk about something that's not just close to my heart, but crucial to the future of Vancouver, our digital economy. And let me tell you, we're standing at a crossroads that would make Robert Frost's head spin. Take a look at Vancouver's skyline, especially places like Olympic Village and all those gleaming towers that make us look like we're cosplaying as Hong Kong. That's not just architecture, it's the physical manifestation of a digital revolution that's transformed our city faster than you can say avocado toast. Behind every window in those high-rises is someone working in a job that didn't exist when Friends was still on the air. We're talking animators, VFX artists, game developers, UI and UX designers, the digital alchemists, turning ones and zeros into economic gold. Now, we didn't get here by accident. Vancouver's rise as a second-tier digital economy, and yes, I said second-tier, because let's be honest with ourselves, was built through a perfect storm of deliberate efforts, government partnerships, nonprofits, and the vision of leaders who could see beyond the next election cycle. We've created a finely tuned machine, schools churning out diplomas and degrees in creative technology, VR, AR, AI, video games, you name it. We've got a course for it. These institutions feed into our local studios, which have been courted and kept here thanks to tax credits sweeter than maple syrup. It's a virtuous cycle that would make even the most jaded economist crack a smile. The schools create the talent, the studios hire the talent, and that talent powers our economy like a turbocharged engine. But here's the catch, and it's a big one, so listen up. This carefully constructed ecosystem is more delicate than a house of cards in a wind tunnel. Every part needs to thrive for the whole to survive. And what's more, it's vulnerable. Vulnerable to the kind of seismic shifts we're starting to see now. With the rise of AI, automation, and generative technologies that are advancing faster than a Tesla on the sea-to-sky highway. Let me break it down for you, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Many of these jobs, these romanticized creative roles that drive our digital economy, are not the dream jobs they might seem on Instagram. Behind the scenes, they often come with hours longer than a Peter Jackson director's cut, hierarchical structures that would make feudal lords blush, and pay that doesn't reflect the cost of living in a city where a cardboard box could pass for a studio apartment. Young creatives are stuck in shoeboxes they call home, delaying life decisions like starting families or buying property, just trying to hang on in an industry that demands more passion per dollar than a nonprofit run by caffeine-addicted optimists. And now, with AI advancing faster than a line at a Canucks game, we're facing a new kind of challenge. Generative AI isn't just knocking on the door of our creative industries, it's picking the lock and raiding the fridge. It's starting to automate creative processes, threatening to upend entire job categories faster than you can say, neural network. What happens when AI can do the work of a junior animator or a storyboard artist? What happens when the painstaking work that used to take days can be done in minutes by a machine that doesn't need coffee breaks or complain about carpal tunnel? Suddenly, the jobs that built this city's digital reputation could be at risk. And Vancouver, with its ecosystem wound tighter than a hipster's man bun, stands to feel the impact more than most. This isn't just a hypothetical problem or a plot for the next season of Black Mirror. AI's potential to disrupt creative industries is as real as the rain in November. We're not talking about gradual change. We're talking about a potential upheaval that could reverberate through our studios, our companies, and our city as a whole, faster than you can render a frame of Pixar-quality animation. Unlike other cities with more organically grown economies, Vancouver's digital sector has been propped up and guided by strategic initiatives. Initiatives that, while essential to our success, also make us as vulnerable as a smartphone without a case. We're not built on bedrock, we're built on a balance. And that balance is wobbling like a Jenga tower in the final rounds. But here's the thing. I'm not here to be the harbinger of doom, the tech industry's Chicken Little, claiming the sky is falling. I'm here to light a fire under our collective behinds, to call for action, for us to get ahead of this challenge like we're trying to catch the last sky train of the night. Because if we've learned anything from our journey to becoming one of the world's creative hubs, it's that we're capable of adapting, of leading, and of turning challenges into opportunities faster than a barista can make a pour-over. The way forward is clear, even if it's not easy. We need to invest in upskilling our workforce like we're preparing for a digital Olympics. We need programs that focus on AI literacy, not just for the tech wizards, but for every artist, designer, and developer who calls Vancouver home and thinks prompt engineering sounds like something you do to get better service at a restaurant. We need to rethink our educational pipelines so that they're not just feeding talent into existing roles, but preparing them for the jobs of tomorrow, roles that integrate AI, harness it, and elevate human creativity rather than replace it. We need to create a workforce that's as adaptable as a chameleon in a disco. We need to create incentives for our studios to adopt AI thoughtfully and strategically, supporting our companies as they navigate this new landscape like Lewis and Clark with laptops. This isn't about replacing people with machines. It's about enhancing what we do best. It's about leveraging AI as a tool to expand our creative potential, not diminish it. Think of it as giving every creative in the city a superpower, minus the radioactive spider bites. And most importantly, we need government support that's more robust than a double-double from Tim's. Just as strategic investments brought us here, new initiatives can keep us ahead of the curve. We need funding for training, grants for AI integration, and a commitment to keep Vancouver at the forefront of the global creative economy that's stronger than our collective love for yoga and craft beer combined. Our digital sector needs to evolve, and we need your help to make that happen. We need policies as forward-thinking as our startups and as supportive as a good sports bra. We have an opportunity here to redefine what it means to be a digital city in the age of AI. We can't afford to stand still, or we'll be left behind faster than last year's iPhone. Vancouver has the talent, the vision, and the potential to not just survive this shift, but to lead it. But it's going to take all of us, educators, businesses, creatives, and yes, our government partners, to rise to this challenge like we're trying to summit Grouse Mountain in record time. Let's safeguard what we've built, but let's not stop there. Let's set a new course for the future of Vancouver's creative industries. Let's make Vancouver not just a place where great digital art is made, but where the future of creativity itself is shaped. Let's be the city that doesn't just use AI, but the city that shows the world how to use AI right. Thank you. Now, let's get to work before the robots beat us to it.